G'day viewers, well, been pretty busy lately. This fridge is still going. It's leaked. 80% of its charge is leaked, but it's holding steady in the last 20%, and it has for the last 2 weeks. So I got me got the gauge set. It's not the cheapest one, not the crappiest one, but it was mid-range, this one. Still smells of bloody China. When you get familiar with these blow moulded packs, they really stink. That's for R1348, that one. Got a little can of Dash 30, which I'm going to top this up again. The leak's just internal. There's no way you're going to get to the leak without destroying this thing. That's the problem with modern fridges. They're nothing but absolute rubbish. There's no copper, it's just all Chinese with plastic. Absolute rubbish. There's just aluminium and thin walled steel piping, it's all they are nowadays. They're not like these good old ones anymore, where you have copper and stainless steel. It saves the planet too much. That's why I want to explore Mars and find life on Mars, because Earth's about consumed to death now. I've wanted a proper fitting for that can too, so when this fitting that fits in that can arrives, I'll do a little separate video of recharging this. It's a bit of a pain in the ass to get to the compressor, because you've got to take the base off and then you've got to hold this and pop it up with something so you can get in there and recharge the unit. It's a shit design. It's all made in Slovakia and Denmark, so none of it's made in China. But the bloke I work with really wants it for his beers, so I'll keep it going as long as I possibly can. As long as he uses it well, I'll just have to keep charging for gas. 1348, I don't know, it works with all those gases. The pressures are about, I think they were here somewhere, if I remember correctly, for this high chill gas. I've got to make up a chart and get up a chart. You go on their website and you get a chart for, and it comes with a conversion chart, how to understand and convert it for older systems. The high chill will work in any system, even in old R12 systems, providing you change the oil in R12 systems. Pretty much got everything I need except some oil. If I ever get across an R12 system I want to repair, I was going to look into this old Pope fridge. But that's actually got a full charge of R12 in it when it was regassed and repaired years ago. It's just the thermostat's buggered, I found. It gets plenty cold and plenty frosty, but this thermostat doesn't work. And looking at this little pipe work here, it's oxidised and it's pitted through, I reckon. So let's replace that thermostat and put something else in there. And this fridge is good to go. Quite a nice fancy style, quite like it. Also those, I did some testing and checking on my solar battery setup. And I was finding out why I was getting piss poor performance, and there was always something was pulling it down all the time. I was going, what's going on here? I got bugger all storage now. I was getting like 100 amp hours overnight as opposed to 600. And I found this 6-volter dropped 2 cells, and it was pulling the whole 600 amp bank down. This one's a good battery, this is still good. That oxidised pretty quick. I was only there for about even 24 hours. That battery's still good, this one's totally buggered. It was like that for about 2 months. I was like, oh, what's going on here? And I traced it back to this one. 2 dead cells pulling the whole 600 amp hours down with it. I was pulling it down quite significantly. So I'll have to find something to utilise this 6-volter now. That's about 6 milliohms of VSR. Still got plenty of life left in it. Just got to find some use for it now. That one needs buggered. I can't make a 12-volt bank. I've also Got me a handpiece for this welder. I'm going to set up a little, do some 18650 packs, make up some 18650 packs. So I've got a DIY 18650 SLA battery case coming in the post. I want to make up my own little lithium ion SLA battery. And updating this Waco, I've cleaned it all up, I've tipped it on its end. A lot of water tends to sit underneath the floor with these Wacos. The angles are the same. This one you can't actually pour the liner out to clean all the water out of it. So what I had to do is tip it on this end and just push against here, and water squirted all out of here, and let it sit for 24 hours. I kept pushing it, putting pressure on it and getting all the water out. And that's actually did the job. I wish I still made these out of stainless steel with these fridges, but this is actually aluminium, being a modern fridge. I've found some scratches where it would oxidise, but it hasn't actually pitted it. It's just light surface oxidation. I've cleaned it up and gotten some good touch-up paint. Something we use for cars. I found this stuff works pretty damn well. Get the abrasior, you scratch the oxidation off, clean it, and use this. Works very well. This is a good spare, good fridge. Happy with how it's actually turned out, worked out good. I haven't had much else to do, just been busy with work. The next later on in the pipeline, I'm going to redo the seal on this fridge. I've found a good method is you cut this old seal, cut straight down here, leave this intact. That's all the original seal, that's good for cosmetic purposes. I'm going to cut this all the way down with a knife. This last section, I'm going to take all this set all the way around and find a good modern seal that fits the same profile, allows this door to close, and you can go over the corners, glue it, stick it, and you can take this metal trim off and clamp the corners with this, which is what I'm going to do. This it's a pretty tight seal. There isn't much give in that door, so I'm going to try to find a good compatible replacement seal that works. Because everything I've tried the some of this stick-on stuff I got from Aldi. It's a bit too thick. It doesn't allow the door to latch, unfortunately. This is a good seal, but this seal actually is not going to fit that fridge. This is just too thick. But it's worked out very well on this fridge. There's some shopping around for a good seal to fix this fridge up. Now I'll clean it up, take care of that surface rust. I've had a go with plastic welding kit I got off eBay. I got a little hot staple gun. Worked quite well. Good storage containers. Something like this is good to practice on. If you've got to fix up cracked car bumpers, practice on something like this. I was a bit sceptical of hot staple plastic repairing, but it's actually depends on the plastic. I've had good success with it so far. This is ideal for fixing car bumpers, but so far I've fixed my wheelie bins, fixed up those plastic crates. Yeah, it's about 40 bucks from China. That's paid for itself. I'm happy with it so far. Still got one more to do there. So reversed it a lot. Reversed it a lot. I picked up. Anyway, other than that, I haven't had much else tinkering and anything to do at the moment because it's been so busy with family and work. Picked up a Hikvision camera from the data guys at work. Just the back bracket's been broken off. I don't know, someone must have got angry with it and swept it off the wall or something. But it's broken in the where that connects to the back of here. Broken the aluminium. I'm going to try and see if we can flash some custom firmware on that to make it so Beijing can't spy on us. I'll make it Xinjiang resistant, so to speak. Overall, it's a pretty good quality camera. I'll customise it, and this will most likely work with my Swan system I've got currently. Just get power in there, And you got your TVBS, and it goes to your DVR, your recorder, TV1. I'll have a play around with it. I'll see if it's actually compatible with the other DVRs. Who knows, I might ever make a camcorder out of it. That'd be pretty cool. Anyway, updating the Onan, I've trying to track down the same lifters as these is becoming pretty difficult. I can find similar ones, but they're not quite this style. So I got everything else but this lifters. So I'm kind of stuck there. I've had a bit of a play around with some shakers, but they don't VFD as well as I thought they would run off a VFD. So I was making a shaker table up to clean up the my garden, sifting out all the rocks and cleaning up the dirt so I can make the garden bed and set it up. But my VFD doesn't run these things as well as I'd like to. It's just so shaky and out of balance. I do run off a capacitor and a single phase, but they're a bit sluggish. So I'm gonna set up a 3-phase outlet on my house. Got some 32mm, 32 amp rated. It's good for 32 amps. 4 core on earth, 60mm squared. I've disconnected that from the air conditioning unit, and that was cut off just above my lounge room. So I'm going to redo all that, reroute it, and just set up a power point under my back veranda. Not sure where I'm going to put it yet. Have a 3-phase power point set up and just have so I can utilise my 3 phases and use these little shakers and 3-phase motors that don't necessarily use a VFD. That's only good for Delta motors. Something like that. I don't think these are Delta, these might actually be star only. 415 volt, that's why I had trouble. Pretty sure they are. This one's a Your Ass brand, made in Japan. Murakami Saiki, Japan. Yeah, 415. 415 only. So they don't run too well off 240 volt Delta with one of these. Anyway, that's a bit of an update for you. That'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.